Hey, Rafael. Alright, man, I'm just gonna jump straight to the point. I ain't even gonna talk, nothing like that. So, I'm gonna start out with that one thing that I was showing you earlier today. First, before we get started, bro, here's the setup. It's like that old foam mattress top I had. Really comfortable, nice to work on. I'm gonna go ahead and get the camera set up. This is like the main thing that I use for my back. Mainly for my knots. I don't think you have a problem with knots, but I still think this will be something that'll help you out a lot with upper back flexibility. That's the wheel I was talking about. This is another thing I'll show you in a little bit, but go ahead and get started. Take this thing and really just stretch out the upper back. It's self-explanatory. You'll see what I'm talking about. You want to try not to tense the upper back. You want to just try and get as much flexion out of it as possible. But something like this, you don't need a wheel. You could use, like I said, a couch or something, anything that you can prop the back up on. A wheel is just most helpful because you can move it around. And my back's kind of stiff, so this is gonna hurt, but it's gotten better. All right. Yeah. And this is like the little beginning stretch I have. I just bring the weight as far back as possible, like as far close to the floor as possible, and then straighten the arms out while trying to keep that weight low to the ground. And I'm gonna do this kind of on like the top end of the upper back until it feels better. I'm gonna do this a little bit. One thing I do to get more range of motion out of it is I'll just curl the hand so the weight's not as close to the floor, and then I'll just do pulses into the back, like really digging into the back. Do a couple more of these. And then wheel a bit further back, get on a different area of the back. It already feels good, so I'm gonna go and start doing pulses. One thing you can do, this is something I started doing recently, I'm not sure how much it helps, but just moving up and bending the back forward and then just going back and forth, just so you're moving the back through a wider range of motion. Not sure how much it helps, but I don't know, you don't have to listen to it. So there's that one. Really good for upper back. I'm gonna just do this real quick. And the next one is the one I already showed you. It's that lower back stretch. Might as well do that. There's a bunch of different lower back stretches you can do, but they're a little hard for me to do because it actually hurts my back because of my knots. So I'll just start out with the simple one first. You've already seen this though, I'm just doing it to do it at this point. I don't know about you, but whenever I do this shit, like my body naturally wants to kind of go down. It's like I don't have the muscle to keep my head upright. So sometimes you'll see me do this where it's like I'll look up and I'm really just trying to work on the muscles in the back of the neck. Alright, that's good enough. Next, let's see, what's another good one? I'll show you this movement. I don't do it that often, just because it just doesn't really feel too good on the knees, for me personally. And I haven't seen videos of anybody doing it, but I don't see why it would be a bad idea to do. I'm just gonna prop it up. You've seen this before. Let's just get down like this and just rotate and do a push-up. You'll feel the stretch. You'll probably feel your lower back pop. Now, it's not about reps, because we're not really exercising. It's really just about the stretch. So you might want to just do reps like back and forth, or you might want to go down and really hold the stretch. It's really all up to you. Good. Alright, so there's that one. Let's see, what else? What's another good one for the back? I'm sure you've already seen this one, but just in case, where you lie on your side and then stretch out the lower back that way. So there's that one, there's that one. What's another good one? This one's for the lats. Everybody has tight lats. Everybody has tight lats, bro. But especially me. So, put you on game real quick, bro. This shit right here. You've seen me try to do it at work, but it's kind of hard. It's much better when you have like a bed or something. This right here. Weight. A weight just helps. It helps add resistance. I don't really do this one that much just because I find I really need to work on that one first, the wheel. That's what I'm pointing at, where I was doing that movement. But yeah, tight lats, that's another big one. So just get down. And the further back, you won't be able to see this on the video because of how I have the camera set up, but the further back you have your legs, it's going to put more weight on the front end of your body, which will add more resistance. But you're really just trying to lift the elbows up. That's it. You're trying to get your elbows as high as possible. Now, there's that one. Woo! When I tell you, bro, that shit stretches it. Another thing you can do, if you find you have tight lats, this is one I need to do more, is, well here, is just grab something and then twist the body and just try to stretch out the lats. Let me try to find something. I guess I'll just use this. That works, fuck it. I grab something and then rotate the body away from the lat. So like doing this and then twisting that way while pulling this arm forward, and this whole muscle right here will stretch. You just gotta kind of feel it out. Like right there, I got it. This is not an ideal way of doing it, but the best part about the stretch is you can do it almost anywhere. You just gotta find something to grab onto. You can do it on your car, bro. Anywhere at work, any table. This is very awkward though, I'll be honest. Okay. Alright. Next, you said you had a problem when doing, well, you had a problem with your neck from doing push-ups, so I'm going to show you something for that. And then you said you had a problem with biceps when doing this stretch, which is something I first found out. If you look up German dead hang, that's how I found I had that same problem as you whenever I did the German dead hang. And it's pretty much just hanging from a bar but behind the back. And I felt like a lot of tension right here, and I like a burning sensation too. So I stopped that and worked my way up to it. But I found something that's very helpful for that, because it's practically the same movement as a German dead hang, except you can work your way up. What's the best way to word it? I forgot the wording for it, man. I hear it all the time. For some reason, I forgot. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and show it to you. All right. What is this? Get one of these. I forgot how much it costs. Probably like $8 to $12 at Walmart. Buy one of these, and then you can use this for all different types of things. So, for example, I'm gonna put the camera kind of closer to this where it actually matters. For example, you can do the classic, this is like an ab roller. I do not have strong enough cores to do this with my feet. I'm on my knees, paws right now. So just doing this. And that wheel, the thing you saw me do with the wheel and the weight, I found directly helps with this because it's practically the same movement as well. It helps sort of strengthen my shoulders a little bit, making this a little bit easier. Because I used to not be able to do that right there. Like, that would hurt my shoulders. I'm actually, damn. This has gotten a lot easier. So there's this. And the reason why I'm showing you this instead of the one that I promised is just because I'm just showing you all the different things you can do. Changing your grip with this thing. Like, you need to get one of these. It's really helpful. Changing your grip. I don't even know what this works, bro. I just know it makes it challenging in a different way, so why not? Now for me, the awkward part, this is actually like kind of painful for me. I have a chest deformity, and whenever I do this, I can feel like numbness in my chest. It's very weird, like a, I don't know. I'll have to show you, but it's weird. So I honestly don't do this a lot because of it, but it's really good for the shoulders. Now, show you the different part. This is the part I was talking about for you. I'll go ahead and stop giving you cliffhangers. Pretty much same grip. So reverse grip, not forward. I think that would be reverse grip. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about though. And then now you can already see where I'm going with this. Just go ahead and pull her back as far as possible like this. And then what you can do is, since you have pain whenever you straighten the biceps, just keep them bent. And then you can use your body to push into the shoulder, because that's really what you're doing, is you're pushing into the shoulder. And then if you want to work the biceps, you can just straighten it out and move the wheel a little bit. So since you're having problems with it being straightened out, what I would do is I would just bend it to make sure it's comfortable, and then just try to like kind of do reps like that and strengthen it that way. That'll give you better shoulder mobility as well. And this will help you unlock a German dead hang. I actually remember that. I haven't been able to do a German dead hang in months. But I showed you that whenever we worked out at Fairview, my old apartment. I wish I had a pull-up bar to do it here, because it's one of my favorite moves. Now I'm lifting myself up with my arms. No other. Alright. Sweet. Woo. Damn. Whenever you do that, man, you'll feel so much tension. Because it's like you're really putting your all into it. You're stretching as much as possible, but you're also trying to use the muscles as well. I'm going to use a different grip now and do it this way. This is kind of painful though, to be honest. So I'm just going to chill here. Like I said, I don't know everything, so I don't even know if this is helpful. It's just different, so I do it. Might as well. So there's that. That'll help you with your biceps. Now, you said your neck was hurting. I'm doing push-ups, like tensing it up. There's a few different things you can do. All of them very simple. It just comes to strengthening up your neck. The first one I'm going to show you, I haven't done this one in a while. I think it's called a neck bridge. Something you see a lot of wrestlers and boxers do, because it's fantastic for strengthening the neck. You don't have to have a cushion to do this. Honestly, I find it easier to do off of a cushion. So I'm going to do it off of the cushion. That's how you can tell I'm winging it, bro. We're gonna do this off of the cushion. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Now, you can start off by, I would like to bring the camera closer, but whatever. You can start off by just putting a little bit of weight on your neck. You don't want to jump straight into it if you don't think your muscles are strong enough, especially with something as sensitive as your neck. Like, we're not training to failure here, bro, at all. We're just sort of using the muscle. So, start off with this, and then just lifting your body up. And what you can do is first you can, if you can't do it like this yet, you can support yourself with your hand, and then do that. And then you can hold it. Then you can go down, up, like a little rock. Okay. Then, I'll take my glasses off. You can do like the full roll. Another thing I like to do before I do the roll is I don't know if this is even safe, if I'm being honest, but I haven't injured myself doing it, and it feels good. Just looking to the left and right. I'm supporting myself with my arms while doing this, but there's that. And then the roll. Just gonna do 5 of these. So there's that. One thing you'll notice with the upper back stretch from earlier, the one with the wheel, that strengthens your neck. You probably noticed while you were watching it, but just from like keeping your head up and also having that weight, like you tense up your head. Your head weighs, man. That's all I'll say. That shit is hard to hold up, especially when you're thick-headed like me. All right, there's that one, that one, that one. What's next? Fuck if I know. Well, here's this. So this is what I was trying to tell you earlier. With this, if so, first off, you can do that stretch. I just did that with the wheel. But if you aren't doing it to stretch it and you're trying to work on strengthening the muscles for better posture, you can grab a weight and just do that behind the back. You know, do it one-handed like this, and watch the shoulders move up. This might be too much weight, but like that. Drop the shoulders forward. This is that same stretch position you were talking about earlier, like stretching the back out and then pulling the scapula back in, back out. It's not just about raising the weight back here, it's also about the shoulders. Okay, and then another thing you can do, this helps you target the muscles in the back more, is instead of doing this, keeping everything like kind of locked in like this, and then really focusing on the muscles in that upper back between the scapula. You don't want to use anything else here. That's all you're thinking about are those muscles in this little droop down position, and then just raising. Just like that. So that will strengthen the muscles in that area. What else can we do? I can show you, here. Battery is on low. Let me check what time it is, because I gotta go to work.